the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter, hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint skis flashing, colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter, hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Took a gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. Full throttle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter, hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter, hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Took a gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memory flashing colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hating that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, we're guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. Full throttle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hating that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, we're guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Took a gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. Full throttle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, forgetting the thrill, man. Everything feels right, from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right, from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. For bottle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right, from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man. Everything feels right, from teammates to friends. We're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hating that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew.
Garage 73 Broadcasting is intended for mature audiences only. The views and opinions expressed are not the views and opinions of Accelerate Racing League or its sponsors. Viewer discretion is advised. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Garage 73 Broadcasting, Accelerate Racing League. Normally, Pheonix is known for the NASCAR Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series championships at the end of the year, but tonight it is home to Accelerate Racing League exhibition race. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Glad to see you guys. Most of you guys were here Sunday night. Appreciate you showing up again tonight. Got qualifying already underway here for the race tonight. Hoping tonight's going to be fun. We got a pretty good turnout here for the exhibition race, Accelerate Racing League. Not too late to sign up for the league. You can check Accelerate Racing League out on Facebook. Any one of you interested, I'm sure we can get the Discord link out to you there in the Facebook chat if you want it. More than welcome to ask for it. We can get you hooked up for racing every night of the week. It's good to see you guys. Hope everybody's good. Take a look at a few of the guys going around the track, taking some qualifying laps. I know the camera's going in and out there, so you can take a look at some of your favorite drivers as they're taking their qualifying laps. Take a look at the 27 of Sean Ward going around. Now the 61 of Keith Fonseca. It looks like SDK's not catching up with itself, so if the truck number is not picking up with the picture there, sorry about that. It's nothing I can do under control. Try to refresh, about the only thing. I know we were having some issues earlier trying to get the driver info to pop up there. Couldn't figure out what it was, but so sorry for any confusion if you see that down there. Your favorite driver showing a different driver's truck, it's just a lag. Taking a look now during qualifying, Keith Fonseca throwing a fast lap. Oh, Ethan Thompson just edged him out, 26.67. Keith Fonseca right behind him. Matt Morrison takes his laps. Joel Brewer and his 71, very colorful machine, Ford F-150. Very prominent mustache on the hood of that truck there. That's a fun looking truck. So take a look at Michael Gitchell, number 48 machine. Bill Kirkshire coming around, taking a couple of his qualifying laps. So far, the 15 of Turkles sitting on the pole, 26.56. Ethan Thompson, 98. About a tenth of a second behind, so fast laps being put down here. Take a look at DEP Racing's Chris Jordan, 78 twin-headed Dragon Gaiman Chevy Silverado. Hold on to it, Chris. Hold on to it, bud. Pheonix is not too hot here tonight. The track's only about 68 degrees. We'll take a look at that here in a few moments. We take a look at the 69 Andrew Busy Biznett. So through the broadcast, I'll probably refer to him as Busy, so anybody gets confused. His U.S. Army Esports 69 Chevy Silverado. Throwing down some of his laps. One of our neighbors from the north, the 04 Ford F-150 Chuck McDonald, and his chrome color Ford F-150. Hey, it doesn't look like driver info is popping up either, folks, so if that's not showing on your end, it's nothing you're doing wrong. I think it's just some tech stuff here that we can control. It's okay, we'll get through it. Chris Jordan practicing for some of his donuts for his victory tonight, perhaps. Currently sitting in P15. Tag the inside wall there, Chris. Be careful. I know it'll just buff out, right? That sharp looking DEP graphics, DEP graphics, one of our sponsors here at Garage 73 Broadcasting. Anything done graphic-wise for iRacing paint schemes, logos for your businesses, or logos for any of your needs. Check him out on Facebook. Check out Dan, DEP Graphics. So it looks like everybody's probably pretty much coming around. Richard Crane bringing it into the pits himself there, taking after his final laps. Looks like everybody's just about rounded out, taking their qualifying laps, so we'll be getting going short here. Let's take a look at scenic pictures of the track. They're going to be getting going pretty soon here, and with the gridding up, so we'll go through the race info here tonight for the XRL Racing League Truck Series here at Pheonix Raceway. The dogs are excited about it. That's right, guys. Even the dogs are excited about the race tonight. They're telling you they're getting ready to go here. It's 67 degrees outside. Temperature of the track there, 68 degrees. Partly cloudy, light breeze, 10 miles per hour. Track length is 1 mile long. So we will be going 125 laps here tonight. Using the dog leg, you'll probably see a lot of these drivers cutting in on that dog leg. This reconfiguration, Pheonix was once where the start-finish line is. You see where that red line used to be down the back stretch there. It used to be down, so they reconfigured it where it's in the front. So you'll see a lot of these guys cutting in on what they call the dog leg. Could be interesting, could also cause lots of accidents. You never know if there could be a wreck through there. Any given time. They are going through the drivers' meeting now, going over the rules of the race, what's allowed, what's not allowed, and what to be expected. So while they do that, we will go have a quick commercial. We are back live. Again, hope everybody's having a great night. Either you're sitting down eating dinner, maybe you're at a ball game, checking us out here tonight. Hope everybody's doing good. I see a couple people here in the chat room tonight. Admin Jim Downham. I mean, basically league owner. Yeah, Jim Downham, I would say. So, league owner. Again, opinions and views expressed by Garage 73 Broadcasting. Just kidding. But you're very welcome, Jim, for the broadcast. Absolutely a pleasure to help you guys out with that. Hi, Jessica. I see you out there. Hope you and Paul are doing good. Huge supporters of Garage 73 Broadcasting and XRL Racing and a lot of the drivers out here. They love supporting. They are huge fans of everything going on here. So big shout out to them. Paul's home. Paul's a wild fireman, and he's home starting to decorate for the Halloween season, one of Jess's favorite seasons. So they are having a good time tonight. So cheers to them. Thanks for everything you do. Jim, I know, was at a New York Yankees game last night. Hope you had a good time. I think my best friend might have been there the day before. Not a Yankees fan, Red Sox fan, but he loves baseball, so he'll go to a team. He'll go watch a game. That's all, and it's playoff season, so nothing like playoff baseball. as we are just wrapping up and getting ready to start gridding up here to take the green flag, as qualifying is just about over. I know they give 10 minutes for qualifying, and then if you take them early, you still go through that, but it's okay, no big thing. So they are getting gridded up here to get ready to go. 425 laps here at Pheonix Raceway. Welcome, folks. Starting on the pole tonight, we got Joe Turkle in that 15 machine. P2, Ethan Thompson slightly behind him. Keith Fonseca in the 61. Chris Kernan pulling up P4 in that 18 machine. Busy Biznett 69 in that 5th spot. Number 6, Joel Brewer. Position number 7 goes to Noah Jarrell. And we have Michael Tucker in the 8th spot. Matt Morrison in P9. Mike Matherly pulling up in position number 10. Qualifying 11th tonight was Chuck McDonald. Again, one of our favorite neighbors from the north, in that 04 Ford F-150. And Jeffrey Ramsdell pulling in a qualifying lap, coming in 12th. We have, pardon me guys, Bill Kirkstra, number 88, qualifying 13th. P14 goes to Michael Gitchell in that 48 machine. Sean Ward, number 27, qualifying 15th. Christopher Jordan, number 78, qualifying 16th. Toby Collins in the 24, qualifying 17th. And rounding out our qualifying tonight, 36 of Richard Crane coming in P18. As the Pace truck starts taking them up for their warm-up laps. Guys will hold their brakes in a little bit, warm up their tires. Some of them might weave back and forth to get some heat in them tires, keep them clean, scrub them up real good. As we will take one lap here and then go green flag racing at Pheonix Raceway for 125 laps. The pace car dips in, and they are going to come around to that Geico restart zone, and honorary flag starter will start it by waving that green flag, and we will start running on rails, folks. As old Darrell Waltrip would say. Everybody knows what DW would say, right? Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. As the 15 gets a good jump there. 61, Keith Fonseca saying, hey, I'm right there, bud. Ethan Thompson in the 98 just following right behind. It's like going about 3 wide racing behind them. What's going on behind there? No things given tonight. And looks like we got 71 spinning there. My gosh.
Coming is putting up.
Bring out a yellow flag. Yes, indeed, folks. It will bring out the yellow flag. Our first yellow flag tonight. We'll go take a look and see what happened. Oh, it looks like the 6 got into the 71 a bit, spun them around, and got a couple other people into it too. Looks like maybe Joel Brewer might have been involved. Yeah, there was a little bump, and then, oh, I don't know. I don't know. That looked, sorry it was there, and then I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think of that. Looks like Chuck McDonald was also involved in that as well. Take a look and see what happened there. Didn't look like he was anywhere near the action at first, so it looks like he slowed down a little bit. Now some quick early action going on here. Early going, folks. Take a look at the field as they come back around. Some guys going into the pits. Looks like Chuck McDonald entered pit lane. He's already come out. Just see Chuck McDonald coming out there. Get some attention from his pit crew. Come back out and around. So, some action in the early going here, folks. The 71 and the 6 getting into it a little bit there. I wonder if that'll play out to anything later on, or cooler heads will prevail. That looked pretty intense. Looked like a little wiggle by the 6 after the unintentional contact. Maybe that's what caused that there. No way, shape, or form intending that, or inciting that anybody took anybody out. Not my intentions. I was just calling it as I saw it at that moment. There was just a little wiggle afterwards, so maybe it was just a little loose, but we'll find out later on in interviews. I can try to get some scoops later on for you. No harm, no foul. Everybody gets back, gets attention to their pit crew. We'll come back around. Caution truck comes off. We are gonna go back. Green flag racing here, folks, in just a few moments. Hope you're excited. I certainly am. As that 15 will bring them down to the Geico restart zone.
Green flag.
Pace speed. Green flag back out. 15 gets a jump. 98 follows in right behind him. 61's taking a little bit gingerly, I think. No, a little side-by-side there. Side-by-side racing going everywhere here. The 13 of Michael Tucker. It's 18 of Chris Kernan. It's like one car getting in the well there. I think it was the 48 of Michael Gitchell getting in the wall a little bit there. As I was telling you before, folks, you can take that dog leg when you see those trucks are dipping in on the start-finish, or as they would call the start-finish area. There's a dog leg there that they can cut in. Gain a little bit more speed there. Some guys opt to go down there the whole race. Some guys don't. I don't like going down there myself, but some guys really do like cutting in through that dog leg. You'll see a couple of the guys do that probably right here. There you go. Dip right below that yellow line there, folks. Cutting the dog leg. They're shaving time off going around the actual road surface of the track, so you can gain tenths of a second there. So, well, I guess that's all preference on the driver. We'll take a look at 6 of Matt Morrison, who's involved in that. A little bit of an altercation before with the 71, but everybody's getting going again here, so no harm, no foul. Probably just me stirring up the pot just a little bit. Take a look at Chris Kernan, that number 18 Huck Fisher Chevrolet. In front of him is 98 of Ethan Thompson. And that ET Gaming Chevy Silverado. Go on board with Ethan Thompson. You can see the fight in front of him between Keith Fonseca and Michael Tucker. Michael Tucker decides to inside the dog leg. Keith Fonseca's playing the high side, playing the, I would say, the safe side. Playing it safe. Might lose a little ground, but you're not going to lose the side of your truck. Going good with consistent Keith Fonseca. Strong competitor here in the Truck Series. Keith, very strong this past Sunday night. Extra Series as well. He's got, if I'm wrong, looks like that may be a Teddy Ruxpin helmet or a Care Bear. Nope, Care Bear helmet. That's a guy. Pay attention to detail there. Love that Care Bear helmet. Go on board with Michael Tucker. And that 39-13 down race leader Joe Turkle. Take a look back on the field from race leader 15 of Joe Turkle. The boys got their work cut out for them tonight. I would say newcomer Joe Turkle, haven't seen the name around too much. If you are new, welcome to the series, Joe. Showing you got a strong hand here at Pheonix Raceway in the Accelerate Racing Truck Series. Pack of that field as they're fighting for position, trying to get around each other safely without causing harm or foul to each other or their machines. Now they do have one fast repair here and 3 sets of tires, so they're able to use some of their pit strategy in case they get into a wreck. But you don't want to use that fast repair too early in the race. If something happens later on, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get your truck repaired. Take a look at 48 of Michael Gitchell. My favorite paint schemes out there. Jeffrey Ramsdale running that WeatherTech Shane Ginsburg tribute paint scheme. I'm a big Trackhouse racing fan. My driver may be Ryan Priest, but I'm a Trackhouse racing fan, so appreciate that paint scheme. Thank you very much for that, Jeff. We take a look at the 21 Mike Matherly, giving his tribute to the Wood Brothers 21 Motorcraft. That's a cool paint scheme. I was actually at the Coke 400 where Harrison Burton narrowly beat out Kyle Busch to win his first NASCAR Cup race. And people asking for my list of Santa. As the 88 hits that inside fence there, Mike Matherly just going ahead and being careful there, but getting on by there. Bill Kirk just seemed to straighten himself back out. So good on you there, Bill. Asked me for my list to Santa, and so I sent it. And my wife looked at me. She's like, "You're not a 21 fan. It's not your. I thought you were a Ryan Priest fan." It's like, well, I had to explain to her. Yeah, well, I was at that race, my first time at Daytona. She's like, "Oh, I get it." A little fun fact about me: I like to collect die casts, and even though if I'm not a fan, if I was at the race. I like to have the die-cast of the winning car if I can. So thanks for that awesome little memory there, Mike. That 21 Motorcraft paint screen. Another throwback. Now I'm not sure if it could be a Joey Logano or a Tony Stewart, but I'm a Smoke fan, so I'll say, hey, it's going to be a throwback to Smoke. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Sean Moore. Another tribute to NASCAR great. See you back soon here. Oh, Gerald sitting in the 17th spot, looking to get his truck around that 97 of Jeff Ramsdale. That's an exciting part of these here laps here. It looks like these two machines battling out, but Jeff Ramsdale does have a little bit of an advantage. Doesn't decide to go into that dog leg, but still doesn't really lose too much time by not going down there. So. Currently sitting in second spot, Mike Tucker, the 13 machine. can just start calling him Joe, I guess, in the 39, even though everything's totally backwards for him. And the DEP Racing Mission 22 Fat Chicks Shocks and Accessories Chevy Silverado. And the Binford sponsored Chevy. Leading the race still here at Pheonix Raceway. Just about 25 laps down, Joe Turkle. His Chevy Silverado. We see some door-to-door, inside-outside action here between the 16, the 48, and the 6. That's the 40. The 6 does get the 48. That's for 7th, 8th, and 9th position. So they were heated battle there, trying to get it sorted out themselves. Tires, or with the track being as cool as it is, not too certain tire wear as a normal hot day, if they were running it during the day in Phoenix, I would run the same, but I would say running on their fuel strategy at least, laps would come in at 53 to 57 laps in order to ensure that you get to the end. I think the dogs agree with it. They say, yeah, I think you're right, Pa. 53 to 57 laps, about right. So you still take a look at that battle between the 48 of Michael Gitchell and the 6 of Matt Morrison. Still maintaining his speed, 48, hack and go racing. Still looking and chomping at the bit to try to get around that 16, take over that 7th spot. As the 69 are busy, cuts the dog leg, looking to see if he can gain some advantage and some time to show his strength here behind those 3 guys battling for the 17th and 9th spot. That's where a lot of our action's happening right now. The 48 looks on the outside of him this time, but not much going on there. Go on board with Michael Gitchell in that 48 machine. Looking back at the 6 of Matt Morrison, you see Busy Biznut still hot on their heels, keeping it safe, but waiting for any one of those guys to slip up to make his move. Yes, that's 6. That's the arrow. There you go. Look at the horsepower in that guy. Oh, he hit the wall there. A little bit of brush with the wall slowed him down enough for the 6 and Matt Morrison. His neck could get in. He tags the wall again. Oh, man. Oh, keep it under control, Mike. Keep it under control, bud. You still got a few more laps to go here as those 2 cars were able to get around 48 of Gitchell. We'll throw him back in the P10 spot. Go on board here with Busy Business. Cutting down the dog there to see if he can gain any advantage over the 6 and the 16 as he is picking up some time on those guys. We'll pull Matt Morrison in the 6. Looking back out Busy. Looks like the 48 is probably, my guess would be that he used his tires up a little bit too early here, and he was just holding on and fighting, just absolutely fighting that truck. So he's looking for either a yellow or he's screaming for some tires to his crew chief right now, that's for sure. We were looking at all that action going back on there. Ethan Thompson's made his way up through and has taken over the P2 spot. Keith Fonseca right behind him in the P3 spot. Keith Fonseca still looking for some sponsors, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe one day we get him up on the booth, and next time I get him in the booth, I'll ask him if we need to get him some sponsors on the side of that machine. No, just kidding, Keith. That's a sharp-looking. I love a matte black. A little bit of gloss to yours, which is nice. Under the lights. We need to get some sponsors on the side of Yo Truck. So anybody looking to sponsor a very prominent truck series racer, Keith Fonseca's your guy. Hit him up. Accelerate Racing League on Facebook. Look back at the 4th spot. 97 of Jeff Ramsell running comfortably there. Chris Kernan running on the 18th. And the 18 in the 5th spot down, position from Northeast starting. 6th, Noah Jarrell still in that battle with the 6th of Matt Morrison. As Matt looks on the inside of the 16. I think 16 is like, hey, just gonna let him go on by. Quite so fast. He's still trying to push him. Yeah, he hits the wall a little crossover action here. 16 looks on the inside of the 6 with the crossover. Looks like the 6 is going to go back and do the same thing, trying to do the crossover on him. Gets down on the inside, but just didn't have enough mustard behind it. See what he's got for him going into turn 3. 16 still has the advantage. Little back and forth action. Looks like it settled out here. Maybe they're thinking not too much left here on my tires and maybe I should take it easy. But a lot of action here tonight between that 6 and 16. 6 was involved with a little bit of an altercation with the 71 earlier on in the race, but it doesn't seem like it has affected him too much. As we go back to Joel Brewer, he's involved with them. Still showing some damage on the front end of that truck there, so he is showing in P14 a lap down, so hopefully he can get some damage fixed when he comes in on his pit stop. Try to cut his way back up through, so you know he's trying to probably praying for a caution for the caution guys up there. They're praying for a caution. as we have 44 laps down of 125. Again, I'm through practice. It looks like pit windows could be anywhere between 53 and 57 laps to get 4 brand new sticker Goodyear tires and a couple cans of Sunoco racing fuel into their Craftsman Truck Series machines. Get them going on the next leg of this stint here in the Accelerate Racing League Truck Series here at Pheonix Raceway Tuesday night. Just joining us, folks, welcome. Garage 73 Broadcasting, Accelerate Racing welcomes you. We welcome you. Checking out the chats there tonight. Ethan Thompson in there saying let's go. Ethan Thompson in that 98 machine. As we have some people taking. As we were talking, Joel Brewer does go through into the pits. Joe Turkle's still holding that lead. Looks like Ethan Thompson did take it. Let's see here, going back yet. So green flag pit stops are happening. Pit stops are starting to happen here. As we have the 36, 18 side-by-side action. There's 18, looks on the inside of 78 of Chris Jordan as DEP Racing, Twin-Headed Dragon Gaming Racing. More reports from pit road that the 69 had entered pit lane and left. The 6 of Matt Morrison has gone in, got attention from their pit crew. The 04 Chuck McDonald has been in and out as well. So a lot of green flag pit stops are happening as action happens everywhere on the track. Doesn't look like anybody's on it right now. We see, looks like Mike Cachot has entered pit lane to go to get attention from his crew. We see the 98 of Ethan Thompson, Matt Morrison on the 6 and the 16. 69 and Busy right behind him. 52 down of 125, still have just under 75 laps in Pheonix Raceway. '98 looks inside the 6. 6 does let him go. The 6 tucks in right behind him. See Mike Matherly in that 21 in the 97 of Jeff Ramsdell coming down to get attention from their pit crew. See the right side tires going on the truck now. Pit crew go back to the other side and try to get them down and away as fast as they can. Mike Matherly looks like he's down and away. Jeff Ramsdell's now down and away. cycling through all of our green flag pit stops. A lot of action to follow here on the short track race, and might be only a mile long, but it's still considered a fast short track. It's halfway between short track and intermediate, I'd say. Martinsville, a little bit shorter, but the way it's shaped, it's action all over. The way you're taking the high side and the low side. Up 11 spots from where he started. Up actually 12 spots now. Finding himself in the 4th spot. Christopher Jordan. DEP Racing. Having a good run here for himself tonight. Right behind him, his teammate, DEP Racing as well. Ethan Thompson, 98, ET Gaming. ET Drone Home Gaming. Got that right. Check him out on Twitch at ET Drone Home. Cycling through our tower at the moment, we have Matt Morrison holding the lead there over Andrew. Sorry, don't call him Andy. Andrew Busy Biznett at 69. Ethan Thompson's made his way up through 3rd. He got around 78 of Chris Jordan, who's coming in for his victory, so he'll go and get himself some 4 stickers and some fuel. Take a look at takes over the 4th spot. Chris Kernan, the 18. Jeff Ramsdale's going to run for their money. Turning the heat on. It looks like Busy's coming in to get some attention from his pit crew. Chris Kernan, Huck Fishing, number 18. Currently sitting 5th. Felt 6th. Joe Turkle has cycled around and got around him in that Binford Tools, number 15. Runs out your top 5 at the moment. Side-by-side action between Bill Kirshner, 88, 78 to Chris Jordan. 15 looking to split the gap, go right down the middle there. 88 lets him on by. 16's on the inside of the 88 now. The 78 looks to get on the inside of the 15. No, somebody gets a little loose. Hold on to it, Chris. Oh boy. Actually, he's checking his britches after that one. Mike Maverly looking on the inside there. Cuts the dog leg, get around the 88 on the inside. Taking over the lead is the 98 of Ethan Thompson. Showing a strong hand here. His ET Drone Home Gaming machine. Throwing it around Pheonix Raceway here tonight in Accelerate Racing League's Truck Series. Pheonix Raceway was built in 1964, I believe, and originally included it was a pretty big road course and a 1-mile oval. In 1991, they reconfigured the track to its current 1.5-mile interior layout. The first NASCAR Cup Series race at Pheonix Raceway in 1988 was won by the late Alan Kulicki. The first night race was held in the spring of 2005, and that was won by Kurt Busch. Pheonix Raceway also hosted its first championship race in 2020, crowning Chase Elliott, one of 98's favorite drivers here. Now as the NASCAR champion. But the track has undergone many changes over the years. In 2011, the front stretch was widened. The pit road was reconfigured and banking was implemented here. It was more of a flat track before then. In 2017, there was a huge renovation project that was completed, including lots of seat upgrades, new fan area, like a midway, and the start-finish line, as I was telling you before, was also moved, and pit road was reconfigured. So the start-finish line used to be on what's now the backstretch, and the dogleg was the backstretch, and they just reconfigured it around a little bit. But Pheonix Raceway, if you live out here, it's known as the Indianapolis of the West. I know a lot of you probably not have heard that before, but it is known as Indianapolis of the West. It's the only road racing course between Mississippi and California, and I mean there's a couple out here, but they're not as prominent. Pheonix Raceway offers an in-car racing experience where participants can drive a real race car in time sessions, and there's plenty of camping here at Pheonix Raceway. If you're looking to go out for the spring race or your championship race, PhoenixRaceway.com. Back to the action here with 68 laps down of 125. Ethan Thompson still leading that race with Jeffrey Ramsdell in the 97. It's the 15 of Joe Turkel, who is in P3. That is precision. Looks to the inside. Looks like that is an exciting couple laps here. Probably save a little of those tires for the midway part of this race. Going back through the pack there, Chris Kernan, the Huck Fishing 18, sitting comfortably in P4. Noah Jarrell up 2 spots from where he qualified in 5th. Keith Fonseca, 61 truck, down 3 spots. But he does not down 2 spots in the 7th spot. Matt Morrison in the number 6 up a spot. Chuck McDonald up 2, showing in P9. Mike Gitchell in the 48 up 4 spots, rounding out your top 10. 72 laps down. Biz Net 69 truck going inside the 71. 71 not enough to get back up to his bumper is Matt Morrison in the 6th, right behind the 71. Not for position 71 of Brewer, showing a lap down. 6 and 71 were in an altercation earlier, but it seems like all is well. 71 let him by. No problem. No foul. Matt Morrison in that cool drive number 6. A little different from the normal Deliveroo you would normally see him in. The dogs approve of the cool drive, Matt. Back here, a little action through the back of the pack between the 78, 88, and the 04. Also in that mix as well, as he throws it a little bit, drifting out the side there. dogs on the outside of my house right now. So sorry about that. As Jeff Ramsdale, and that 97 takes over the spot from the 98. As we take a look back from that 97 machine of Jeff Ramsdale as Joe Turkle, that 15 machine also gets by the 98 of Ethan Thompson. So the 15 is going to try to take a look on the inside of the 97 to try to take over the lead. Side by side between 15 and 97 for that lead spot. 98 of Ethan Thompson sitting back there safely in third. As the 15 gets into the wall a little bit, slows him down a little enough to get the 97 and the 98 catch up with him a little bit more. Doesn't look like it slowed him down too much, however, because he is still maintaining that truck length over the 97 as they are starting to pull away from that third place truck of Ethan Thompson in 98. Just a 69 of Andrew Bisnett. Looks on the inside of Chris Kern. That 18 Huck fishing machine. '61 of Keith Fonseca did rush the wall a little bit there. Slowed him down a little bit. Wow, it's Andrew Bisnett to gain a little bit of time, not too much. So good recover there from Keith Fonseca on that 61. Go on board here with 61 Keith Fonseca as he's trying to make a run to get on the inside of the 16 to pass him for the third spot. It looks like he may be able to. Yeah, it looks like he may be getting around him. Sure does. Takes over that second spot. A little crossover action from the 16. Oh, sorry, the third spot. Take a look at Ethan Thompson, who has gone into the pits to get some attention from the pits. His crew, the leaders are right behind him as he comes out. Chris Kernan decided to take his number 18 machine into service from the pit crew as well. Chuck McDonald and his 04 machine bringing it in as well. Bill Kirkstra sitting in the pits. So it looks like he's got some damage here. Maybe he's getting some repairs done. That would be my guess. See Chuck McDonald with 04 machine is down and away. The 15th still leading this race. Here, 88 laps now. One of my favorite shows growing up. Home Improvement. Tony Toolman Taylor. His beautiful wife, his crazy kids. And, oh, Al. Jeez, that was such a great show. I'm sure you guys remember. A lot of you guys maybe remember that out there. Remember that show with Tim the Toolman Taylor and Binford 4000 go-kart, or the lawnmower was my favorite one, like 4,000 miles per hour. Greetings. DEP Graphics, Dan in chat. Thanks for joining tonight. So we have 90 laps down in the Accelerate Racing Truck League here at Phoenix Raceway. Been pretty much green flag racing since those two earlier cautions. There hasn't been much going on since then, but there's been a lot of side-by-side action here tonight. As the 69 and the 6 have a little bit of a heated battle. No, not so heated, but a little side by side. 69 trying to get around the 6 of Matt Morrison has been showing pretty strong hands. Both those trucks here tonight, the 6 and the 69, have been showing very, very strong driving capabilities as the 16 cuts in that dog leg. Trying to keep his position above Matt Morrison and Biznet in that 69 as the 6 looks on the inside of the 16. Try to get around him here going into the front stretch. Cut down through the dog leg. 6 and the 69 decides. 16 does a little bit. So it looks like your leader has decided to take his truck to service of the pit crew, so he relinquishes the lead. Keith Fonseca takes over that top spot. Noah Jarrell fighting with Matt Morrison for that second, third, and fourth spot. 48 sitting in P5. 98th worked his way back up to the 6th spot after getting some attention from his pit crew about 5 laps or so ago.
Caution. Pointing out.
So we do have a yellow out here on the track for a crash. Looks like involving Bill Kirkstra. Let's see if we can see what happened here. Leaving pit lane. down. Oh, fresh tires, and he gets loose and just cuts it around. Oh no, and Chris Kernan, 18. Oh, had nowhere to go. Oh, what a tough break for the 18, who's having such a great run here tonight. I'm sure a lot of those guys who were pitting didn't want to see that either, so tough break for both Bill Kirkstrut and the 18. As most of these guys you would figure are going to come down, kind of forces your hand to come back down and top off. As Ethan Thompson will take over the lead after that. Well, that's a good time. This yellow flag is brought to you by Fat Chick Shocks and Accessories. For the most trusted and least known name in iRacing parks, check out Fat Chick Shocks and Accessories on Facebook. Also brought to you by Sim Racing Accessories. You can visit Sim Racing Accessories on Facebook. Check out what Brian's got for you for his like parts for a lot of your sim racing accessory needs right there on Facebook at Sim Racing Accessories. Take a look at Ethan Thompson goes back in to get more attention from his pit crew. I'm not sure if that was the top up to make sure he had enough to get all the way. He decided he was looking away for a moment. So a lot of these guys coming back down to get attention from their pit crew. A lot of those guys probably didn't want that yellow, but I'm sure a couple of those guys did. So much needed break for a few of them, and probably Lady Luck didn't shine on him with that yellow flag. But after that yellow flag falls, we still find 97 and Jeff Ramsdell in P1 leading this race. Get them all sorted out here as the guys lap down and are allowed to go back around. Jeff Ramsdell leading P1. 61, Fonseca in second. Matt Morrison, number 6, and Bisnet in the 69. As the pace truck dips down, 97 brings him to the Geico restart zone as we about to go back. Yellow, green flag racing.
Green flag.
As the green flag drops, Jeff Ramsdell gets a little bit of a jump there in that 97 with the 6 right behind him. Keith Fonseca taking the high line, trying to get around the 6. The 6 will keep it down low as they're going to fight for second and third spot. Man, we have a truck in the wall of 48. I did get into the wall. I don't see a yellow flag coming out here yet. Single car incident doesn't really bring it out. 2 cars will. So if you're ever wondering, you see a car spin with a single car and you don't get a yellow, that's probably why. But looks like everybody sorted themselves out and got their trucks straightened. So 25 to go here. Laps are winding down. Ethan Thompson will get around the 16 of Gerald to take over that 5th spot. He sets his sights on that 69 truck with 61 setting his sights on the P6 or the 6th spot of 6th truck of Matt Morrison. It's hard being up here by yourself, folks. Trying to talk all the time. Well, I bet you my mom would be like, well, you didn't have a problem talking when he was younger. If any of you guys want to join me in the broadcast booth, more than welcome. Just let me know. Hit me up. I will get you all set up and in here with me. We look at mid-pack action here, back through the 4th, 5th, and 6th spot. These drivers realize not a lot of time left, so if we're going to go and we need to boogie now. So they are moving, they are grooving, they're trying to get their line set back up to try to finish this out and finish strong. As of right now, it could be anybody's race. There's only 2 seconds separating 1st through 5th at this moment. Almost a second separating the 97 and the 6 as he continues to still pull away just a little bit. But hot on their heels is the 61 of Fonseca, the 98 of Ethan Thompson, and Bisnet in that 69. They're saying, hold on folks, just not yet. All those trucks were running within a half second of each other with 20 to go, so the intensity is starting to build up here, folks. Still a tight battle here back in the 4th, 5th, and 6th spot between the 69, the 98, and the 16. Chris Kernan in the 18 showing a lap down, but he's throwing it up in the mix. There's a caution. He could be that lucky dog and get one of his laps back. That's what he's hoping for with 18 to go. XRL Racing League's Truck Series. While you're at it, make sure you hit that like if you already haven't. Subscribe, follow, hit the bell so you get alerted when we go live here. Message notification on your phone or in your email letting you know, hey, Garage 73 Broadcasting's going live. As the 97 has about a second lead over that second place, Matt Morrison. It seems like the heated battle here is back here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Now 5th, 6th, 5th and 6th seems like they're doing a little back and forth here. As the 15 looks on the inside of this net. 15 of Joe Turco's been showing a very dominant capabilities here. He's got some speed in that 15 Bitford Tools truck. He's trying to cut his way up through the field with 15 to go, leading most of the laps here tonight. Still looking on the inside of the 69, and he will get by him here. He will now set his sights on that number 16. 18 truck is showing a lap down, so he's not fighting for position, but if there's a yellow or caution, he stays up where he's at. He will get his lap back as a lucky dog. He's still leading the race here. The 97 of Jeff Ramsdell, P2 is Matt Morrison. Keith Fonseca showing in third. Ethan Thompson in fourth. And Noah Jarrell rounding up your top five with 12 to go here at Pheonix Raceway. 98's catching up here on the 6th of Matt Morrison fighting for position with Keith Fonseca. Morrison's still there holding second spot, third, but there's a heated battle here now for second, third, and fourth with 10 to go. And they are not that far behind the leader of Jeff Ramsdell in the 97. 61 looking on the inside. It looks like the 6 had a little bit of a bobble there. 61's looking to get on the inside. The 6 is fighting back around on the outside, but right there on their heels is the 98 of Ethan Thompson as they are slowly gaining an advantage on the 97 of Jeff Ramsdell with 8 to go. 7 when they cross the start-finish line. '61 and the 98 tip down on the inside of the dog leg. Gain a little bit of time there on the 6 of Matt Morrison, not by much. Five to go that time by the start-finish line, and Jeff Ramsdell holding on a slight margin, only by a half a second, with second place Matt Morrison, third of Keith Fonseca, fourth of Ethan Thompson, hot on the trails of our leader. It could be any one of these guys' race here. Any one of these guys, any one of these drivers can take it home. 4 to go. The action is heating up here in Pheonix, and we have a caution. These guys did not want to see that. There is a caution on the track. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. Looks like we have something between Chris Jordan and maybe, I see the 04 maybe, I don't know. Let's see here. We'll take a look at it. Oh, looks like the 78 got really loose. Oh yeah, he hit the inside wall. And 04 of Chuck McDonald just ARCA brakes it right into that 78 of Chris Jordan. Yikes, folks. Oh, I don't think he even used any of the brakes or slowed down there. What a bad collision between the 78 and the 04. I'm glad to see everybody okay. And that'll bring out a green-white checkered flag situation here with only 3 laps to go. I hate seeing that for the 78 and the 04, but looks like they'll be able to get their trucks fixed and come back out. They haven't already used any of their fast repairs. Who you guys got, folks, out there in the YouTube land? With such a tight race between the 97, the 6, the 98, and the 16. Don't forget about the 69 in there. Who do you guys got here with 3 laps to go and a green-white checkered flag situation? Love to see who you guys got out there tonight. Got Paul Vosberg out there rooting for the 98, Ethan Thompson. We'll find out here soon enough as the pace, the truck, if I can get my words going, the lights are off on the pace truck, so we will be going green flag checkered racing here in just a few moments, folks. As the 97 brings them down what could be the final green flag restart of this race. Brings them down at pace speed.
Green flag.
Here we go, green, folks. Green-white checkered situation as the 97 gets a good jump. 98 of Ethan Thompson is not letting off. The 16's also in. The 69 gets a little loose there, so he keeps it straight. 98 still hot on the tailgate of the 97. The 16 looks on the inside of the 98, gets a little loose, gets it straightened out. Good job not taking them out. But the 15 and the 6 get together. 15 spins out as we have a white flag. 1 lap to go. 97 of Jeff Ramsdale still showing out in the lead. 98 of Ethan Thompson on his heels. 16 giving it all he's got to try to get around them. The checkered flag comes out. 98 sends it hard into the wall, but doesn't have enough. The 97 takes the win here, folks. That was a hard fought battle here at the end of that race for the green-white checkered flag. Your race winner tonight will be the 97 of Jeffrey Ramsdale. Second place, 98 of Ethan Thompson. Third place, Noah Jarrell. Matt Morrison in fourth. Andrew Bisnet rounding out your top five. Right now, your unofficial results, but a little celebratory burnouts here for Jeffrey Ramsdell. As we watch Jeff Ramsdell burn it down, cut it around pit lane, we are going to have some interviews here. We're going to start off tonight with the 27 of Sean Ward. Sean, Josh up in the booth. You got a copy?
Who?
This is Josh up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes.
Hey, Sean. Hey, that was a hard race for you here tonight, but you did move up 6 spots and end up finishing 9th. How do you feel after the race?
Ooh, winded. That's probably one of the hardest races I've ever driven.
Yeah, did tire wear come into play for you, or was it fuel strategy?
I think it was just more just trying to survive, just hit my marks, run laps, and just survive at that point.
Well,
wherever I got.
Well, you did go up 6 spots tonight, so I just wanted to bring you up here real quick and say, hey, great job to you tonight, and we look forward to seeing you back here in Accelerate Racing League real soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait. This was fun.
All right, man. We'll hopefully see you next Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Especially, yeah.
Thanks, Sean. Next, I want to bring up Chris Kernan, who had a good race tonight too. Chris, Josh in the booth, got a copy.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, man, listen, that was a hard fought race tonight. You didn't end up as well probably as you wanted to, but a top 10 still not that bad. It looks like you got taken out at one point there. You want to elaborate a little more on what you think happened?
Yeah, I think Bill got loose, and I was anticipating him staying high, and he just kind of drifted back down, and I was already in it, so
yeah, it looked like you had nowhere to go, unfortunately. Well, I wanted to bring you up here and see, was tire wear a factor for you tonight, or was it more of a fuel race for you?
Well, I was trying to play the long game, and I had that stop right before I got into Bill, and I thought I was going to be able to go the rest of the race and hopefully finish decent, and at least the top 5 is what I was going for. But unfortunately, that didn't work out, so back to the drawing board and try to get better.
Well, we love having you here. I hope to see you back again next Tuesday night. Do you have anybody you want to give a shout out or anybody you want to thank tonight?
Obviously, my wife for letting me do this, putting up with this, and yeah, that's about it. Appreciate everything you do, man.
Oh, right on. No problem. It's my pleasure to do that. And we definitely have to give a shout out to our wives and family for putting up with our iRacing, sim racing habits, huh?
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah, no problem. It's a joy. I love doing it. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you back here again next Tuesday night.
Yeah, man. I'll be back.
All right. You have a good night. Be safe.
Hey, have a great night.
You too.
Bye.
Next, I want to bring up here real quick. So we didn't have our race winner in the room. We didn't have we have our second place. But I also want to bring up here, see what he thinks to the booth. I got Andrew Bisnet, busy. Josh in the booth. Busy, you got a copy?
Hey, I got you. How's it going?
Hey, man. Hey, listen, good race. That was really hard fought tonight. There was so much action, I couldn't figure out what camera angle to go to or who to watch for most of it. There's a lot of side-by-side crossover action. How was the race for you tonight?
Well, I bumped, I forgot who it was there. I think it was Tucker. After that first restart there, we got contact, and it got me loose on the inside, so that sent me kind of farther back. But I don't know if I really had anything for the front few guys anyway. I love this track. It's one where I've gotten better at tire saving, so I knew that like I needed the long run. So those last couple cautions, the last two we had, I didn't need. But you know, it ended up working out well. I'm not going to complain about a top 5, especially since I was kind of fading toward the end there, and I knew I was going to have to take a chance. I was going to have to come in, if we stayed clean, I was going to have to come in with, I think, 9 laps to go, and I wasn't going to take tires. I figured, why not try something else? But, you know, it was still some good hard racing out there. It's fun. I definitely almost hit the wall in the dogleg at the end of the pit stalls out there, but, you know, keep the car a little straighter, use the tires a little less.
I'd have to agree. Night racing at Phoenix is definitely a beast in its own, because if you race it during the day, you have different track temperatures at night. But a 5th place finish is nothing to be a slouch about. So congratulations on that. Do you have any sponsors, any shout outs you want to give thanks to tonight?
You know, McConey again, you know, using the setups in the open race, really appreciate everything he does. All my teammates on the Army Esports team, and everybody here in XRL. You know, obviously you for doing the broadcast, really appreciate that as well too. So, going to keep going on, keep doing, and I'm gonna take a couple of days off from racing here and get back to the usual on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday next week. So, but definitely thanks to you for doing the broadcast, bud.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. I have a lot of fun doing it. So, I look forward to seeing you here next Tuesday night. You be safe.
Thanks, bud. You too. Have a good one.
Yep, you too. Next up, I want to bring in Matt Morrison. Matt, number 6, Josh in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, sir. You got me?
Absolutely. Hey, listen, congratulations on that 4th place finish. It was a lot of battling back and forth, a lot of crossovers tonight I was noticing, a lot of side-by-side action. In the beginning, it looks like you and the 71 got a little bit together. I might have speculated there was a little heated battle before I got caught over to it, but are you able to elaborate a little more what happened in the beginning there between you and the 71?
I think it's just an unfortunate circumstance. Screw Chief was calling outside, so I left the lane out there, and then he just kind of appeared on my right out of nowhere. So I hate that happened. I don't like to turn nobody, don't like no contact, and it's unfortunate. I didn't want that to happen so early in the race too. It's just, I feel bad for it, but I mean, he caught me off guard so quick. I had no time to react to it at all.
Well, it looks like you both ended up recovering pretty well. I know he was involved in something else later on too, but coming up in 4th place after that early incident, was tire wear a factor for you here in the later parts of the runs?
The first run, yeah, tire wear was a big thing. Phoenix is not my best track. I can never figure this place out. I never have. So I have an interesting line that I run. I run the bottom in 3 and 4, and then I run right against the wall on 1 and 2, and then just diamond it and straight down the backstretch, and it seems to keep the tires under me a little bit more. So after that first session, or the first stint, the second stint, I didn't even change my line. I just kept running that same line, and I caught up to, I think it was Andrew, Keith, and Noah was in front of me, and I caught up to them real quick, got past Andrew, and then got so lucky with a caution because we were about to come to pit in like the next 12 laps, and then that final push there to the end was just, I didn't think I was going to catch Jeff, and I was like, can I just hold second here? And Keith was showing the nose, and I'm like, I'm not lifted, you're not getting by me on the outside, so you're going to have to go on the bottom. And it was a great battle. It was so fun to be in. And then unfortunately, with that caution with 2 to go, it just kind of killed it for me, because I'm not great at starts. So I was trying to my best to keep with Jeff on the start, and it didn't work out well, and then it got really hairy there at the end.
Well, I'm glad it was overall a good night for you. I was telling Busy, placing a top 5 it's nothing to be ashamed about. It's a long race, especially here at Phoenix with the dog leg. So congratulations on a top 5. Do you have any shout outs or anybody you want to thank here tonight before we let you go?
I want to shout out to my mom, I told her this was being broadcasted, so hopefully she's watching. So hi, Mom. Hopefully you're watching. Hopefully
Hi,
you're
Mom.
proud of me on that one. Just thanks to all the admins here, Ethan, Andrew, Jim, Bob, all the admins. Thank you, Josh, for doing what you do. I appreciate it so much, getting us out there to the world. Thank all the competitors, everyone that came out tonight. I know there wasn't a lot of us, but you don't have to have a lot to have a great race. You just have to have a bunch of guys that are just wanting to have fun, and we had a lot of fun tonight.
Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad to hear it. I look forward to seeing you here possibly next Tuesday night. So thanks so much, and be safe out there.
Thank you, sir. See you next week.
Yes, sir. All right, now we are going to bring in our second place winner tonight, Ethan
Many, if
Thompson.
not less, this year.
I know I did give you a warning. I am so sorry, but welcome to the booth. Congratulations on a P2. That was a very hard-fought race between a lot of you guys tonight, between the 97, the 16, and the 6, and Busy showing his head in there along with Keith Fonseca. How was the race for you? I noticed you had to pit twice there at the end. Did you have some damage, or were you just topping off to make sure you had enough?
No, I didn't have any damage. It's just a matter of that I had come in under green, and the caution came out like maybe 8 or 9 laps after that. I still had a set of tires, so I went in and changed the rights so that way I could at least try to keep up with those guys that had just come in.
Yeah, I'm hearing that from a lot of the guys here tonight. It seemed like later in the runs is when the wear was really starting. Did you feel a lot of tire wear there at the end? There was a lot of great side-by-side battles and crossovers going tonight, but it seemed like later in the run the tire wear really started affecting everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely made a pretty big difference. I mean, after the runs, I was pretty much in like the mid-80s on my right front and my right rear, so I felt pretty good about it. I kind of felt like I was a little bit quicker maybe than Keith and Matt because I got up to them, but by the time I got up to them, it just seems like it completely stalled out. So whether or not my tires just leveled out or it was the dirty air, I don't know. But it was pretty much just hitting a brick wall at that point, and there wasn't a whole lot I could do. And at one point I had an opportunity to kind of nudge Keith out of the way, but I didn't want to wreck him either, so I kind of backed out of it and came close to actually spinning myself, but just wasn't worth wrecking him.
Yeah, it looked like between 3rd, 4th, and 5th place there at the end of that green-white checkered flag there at the end, there was a lot of slipping and sliding going on because I do assume that they were really sending it in there and trying to gain some advantage, but there was a lot of great side-by-side battles tonight. I'm not sure what you were able to see from your vantage point, but there was a lot of cool stuff going on. So it was Pheonix at night is always special, and it seemed like it had to be even more special at Accelerate Racing League. 18 trucks show out tonight. That's a pretty good turnout there. Anything you want to say to any of our viewers that could be watching to try to get them into the league? Any existing members maybe? It seems like the Truck Series is becoming hot.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with the count that we have, considering this is just an exhibition series. We're not racing for points or anything. I mean, the stat sheet's still going to show points, but we're not really crowning a actual champion or anything this season. So I'm only hoping that we're going to be able to build off of it, and the inaugural season we can be closer to maybe 25 on a weekly basis. I mean, we've got a lot of guys that are been racing with us for the last 2 or 3 years, and they stuck with us, and definitely appreciate all those guys coming out. And if you're watching, if you're on iRacing, I mean, give us a shot, come race with us. Most of the races we do run relatively clean. I mean, we had 2 or 3 little cautions, but we definitely had a good, I don't know what, maybe 60-70 lap run under green tonight. So come on out. Look us up on Facebook, Accelerate Racing League, or you can look us up on the iRacing UI.
Anybody you want to give thanks, shouts out to tonight, your sponsors, things like that? Here's your time.
Yeah, so DEP with making a awesome paint scheme that I've been running for a while. Just all the paint schemes that Dan does over there, always awesome. Just the whole Accelerate team for, putting a good group together. I really couldn't picture myself racing anywhere else, so happy being here with them. Makes it really enjoyable, no drama or anything like that. So, admin box, appreciate them always being a supporter of us. Havoc Racing Syndicate. And then, of course, you, Josh, with Garage 73 and the broadcasting stuff that you're doing now. So, definitely appreciate it.
Oh, heck yeah. No problem. Glad to do it. It's always fun to do, and I do enjoy myself on the nights that I can at racing in Accelerate Racing League's many different series that they have every day of the week. So we definitely thank you for everything that you do here, Ethan, and keeping everybody sane and happy at the same time. And with that being said, we are going to move. He looks like he popped in, and we got him. Our race winner, everybody, Mr. Mini Stock, Jeff Ramsdale. Congratulations on the win tonight, buddy.
Thanks a lot. I was starting back in the field and clawing my way up there and holding off the heavy hitters. I didn't need that lap caution, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people, there was a few drivers out there going, great, I need that caution, and I know there was a bunch of you in the front that need it, but you did move up 11 spots to gain the win tonight. A lot of side-by-side action. I've been talking with the guys tonight, a lot of crossovers. The race for you tonight, was it fun? Was it more hard-fought for you, or was it all around just a fun race?
It was all around a fun race. Coming up through the field, wasn't too hitting, banging up. Everyone raced real good. Just trying to save my tires that first run, but at least get up in the top 5 and try to manage my tires. Seemed like each run or each stop, I managed a little bit. Got a little bit on, Joe, the leader there. So me and him were neck and neck coming in the last pit stall, and he had a little problem in the pit. And I ran down Ethan that other time, and the caution came out, so I was like, no, I don't have to come in because I got fresh tires. And held it up front there. I was holding a managing gap with Ethan and Matt back there and Keith, but I felt like if it ran green I could hold them off, and then that last caution came out and I knew pitting wasn't going to be the best option, and if we had one green white checkered, it'd be enough to get to the end.
Yeah, that seems to be pretty much a statement of a lot of the guys that I was talking to here in the booth and through chat and stuff like that, seeing how they were doing through the race. It seemed like there was just a lot of that going on. Now, did you have? I only asked one person this at a race, but I have to ask it. Did you have a set left, or did you use all your tires?
Oh, I had a set left, and what was it? About 25 to go, 30 to go. We were on that second to last restart, and if it got down to 12 laps to go, maybe 10, I would have come in and take those last sets, maybe, depending on how many cars in the lap. But towards the end with those last few laps, I just couldn't see coming in and losing that track position when I just come in and had 2 or 3 laps on the tires.
Well, hard fought. That was my word of the tonight. I think that was my statement of tonight. Tonight's race was hard fought for a lot of you guys. So congratulations on the win. Did you have any shout outs or any thank yous you wanted to put out there?
Yeah, I got to thank my wife for all we do is race weekdays here, and she puts up with it. And I got to thank the crew, the teammates there, Joe, Keith, Joel, Richard, Gitchell, Michael, just all of them. We just had fun coming to race out here, and it's pretty good to get a win on televised racing. I haven't done it in a while.
Well, it's always fun seeing you race here. Love your paint scheme. I'm a huge Trackhouse Racing fan. I'm watching Shane very, very closely.
Yeah, I love the paint scheme here. And I got to thank XRL for putting on the league, you for broadcasting. It's good to see this league getting broadcasted, and there's a lot of good talent in these races. There's a race every night if you want to race.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. I love racing here when I can, and even just donating and volunteering my time right now it's an absolute blast. So thanks, Mr. Ramsdale. Congratulations. Your race winner tonight, the 97 of Jeff.
Hopefully we can do this. Hopefully we can do this in the actual season.
Well, let's see what we can try to get figured out here. So it would be fun to talk to you guys about it in the future. But with that being said, I hope you have a great night. Be safe, and we'll see you here next Tuesday.
Will do. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jeff. Thank you. And a latecomer. I had a latecomer come into. We have in the booth now. We have latecomer Noah Gerald, newcomer, up 4 spots, taking your third place spot. Noah, congratulations on your P3 tonight.
I appreciate it, Josh. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. A lot of side-by-side action tonight. You were involved in a lot of heated battles, a lot of crossovers. It looked like it was a lot of fun tonight. Tire wear, was that playing a role into your race towards the later half of the runs?
Absolutely. I was very, very aggressive on the right front. I try to keep my right sides balanced, even where between the front and the rear, and I was just absolutely burning that right front up, even trying to make adjustments with my line, adjustments with my brake bias, just didn't seem to help, but the truck was good enough to fend off and stay in these battles.
Yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of fierce battles up there, especially at the end between the 4th, 5th, and 6th spot, and even closer with that green-white checkered flag at the end. But it seemed like you were able to hold off the back half and came in with a P3. So congratulations again on that. Did you have any shout-outs or thanks that you wanted to give out while you had the chance tonight?
Yeah, first is my mother does a lot for me, allows me to continue to do this. And my designer, Chris Rivas, made this awesome paint scheme I run. Has a few on the way, so excited to see what they look like and get them out on track.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm a paint scheme guy myself, so I always love looking at the different paint schemes and the different artists' ideas and their renditions of things they want to do, so I'm looking forward to those as well. Appreciate you being around. Welcome to Accelerate Racing League. And we look forward to seeing you be around a lot more.
I'll do my best. Having surgery tomorrow, so hopefully time off won't be too long and be back hopefully next week.
All right. Well, I hope everything goes well and you heal up quickly.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much and glad to be here.
Absolutely. You're welcome, Noah. That's your P3 spot, 3rd spot tonight, Noah Gerald, here on Garage 73 Broadcasting. So what we're going to do now is we'll go through our final rundown of the race. Rounding out your race tonight. Winner, 97, Jeff Ramsdell. P2, Ethan Thompson in the 98 ET Drone Home Gaming. Noah Gerald, we just got off the line with him holding up that position 3 spot. Matt Morrison, at number 6 in the 4th spot. Andrew Biznett taking up P5. 6th spot goes to Keith Fonseca. Position 7, Chris Kernan. Joe Turkle in that 15th spot, a newcomer with a top 10 here tonight, taking up the 8th spot. P9 goes to Sean Ward in the 27 machine. 10th goes to Joel Brewer in the 71. Mike Madley in the 21 shows up as the 121 in the 11th spot. Chuck McDonald in a rough going there at the end with Christopher Jordan in the 04 takes up the 12th. DP Racing's Christopher Jordan in the 78th spot comes in lucky number 13. Richard Crane in the 36 comes in the 14th spot. Newcomer Michael Gitchell in the 48 taking up P15. Bill Kirkstra, one of our longtime racers here in the 88, coming in the 16th. Joseph Tucker, Michael Tucker in the 13/39, coming in the 17th spot. And Toby Collins rounding out our field tonight in 18th. Well, another fun race for you tonight. Hot track. Not talking about the temperature, but talking about the racing. I hope everybody had a great time tonight. It's always good seeing everybody out here. Thank you so much for everybody and your support. I couldn't do it with a lot of you guys out here. Dan, Jess, Paul, Ethan, my mom, everybody in the chat tonight. Special thanks to Accelerate Racing League for allowing me to do this. And we look forward to seeing you here Tuesday. I was running a Next Gen Race broadcast, impromptu this past Sunday night. This Sunday will not be around. I will be taking my son to his first NASCAR races in Las Vegas. So plenty of pictures, maybe some videos of that for the future broadcast. But until then, I hope everybody has a great night. Don't work too hard this week. And we will see you guys all back here soon.
Tracks, DEP, Dana, Joe and the crew, blazing hotter than a V8, no fake moves, all true. Josh and Kevin, gears grinding, engines screaming wild, tricks to burning rubber, leave them stunned, full throttle style. Steam Jimmy strong through the fire, through the pain, built by adversity, no stutter, no restraint. DEP graphics got the rise, looking fierce, fat jigs, socks, all swag, sharp like spears. DEP fam, racing fast, never last, tracks, spin, flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack, weathering through the storm, we ain't looking back. Roll up on the line, everybody standing tense, checker flags flying, ain't no place for the dents. Bumpers kissing, sparks fly, tires screeching raw, Dana leading the pack, got him dropping jaw. Adversity be the fuel, we the fire igniting, stronger than the storm, relentless, never frightened. Jimmy vibes run deep, hearts of iron strong. DP dynasty, cranking up, the road is long. DP fam, racing fast, never last, track slick, spin, flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack, weathering through the storm, we ain't looking back. DP fam, racing fast, never last. Tracks lit, spin flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack. Running through the storm, we ain't looking back. DP fam, racing fast, never last. Tracks lit, spin flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack. Running through the storm, we ain't looking back. We ain't looking back.